Good morning, everybody. This is Jason from Blue Weather. Going to update you on some very extreme weather. It's going to go from one extreme to the other. This weekend expected to get really hot here on the East Coast. And then as we get into next week and towards the end of July, it goes exactly the other way. Very easily from this weekend to later when the cold front moves in, could actually see a 16-degree temperature swing. Now let's get started. This map you're looking at here is the temperature anomaly, and basically it just means either this is a departure of the normal temperatures. When it's in the red, it means it's above normal for this time of the year. Now, watch as we get. This is your Thursday. Now you notice here on Friday you already see some darker colors move in here into the mountains of West Virginia and Virginia. But it's really Saturday and Sunday that we're looking at. Now, if you look at it temperature-wise, see what we're talking about here? Easily in the 90s in Kentucky, West Virginia, all the way up through the Appalachian Mountains up there. But if you notice over here in Virginia, in North Carolina, temperatures of excess of 100 degrees is going to be present. Now, as you get into your Sunday, it's even worse here in Virginia, North Carolina. So for the most part, now this is just one model. Obviously, we don't take the temperatures off of just one model. But it's going to be very, very, very hot, especially in Virginia and North Carolina and up and down the eastern seaboard there. So, you pretty much expect way up in the 90s in the mountains and in the low 100s east of the mountains. Now, let's go back to the temperature anomaly. Now, as you can tell, we're going to go into Monday, and you can already start seeing the above normal temperature start to move out. Now, obviously, it's still hot on the eastern coast. Look as we get into your Tuesday. This blue means below normal temperatures. So you start getting into some of them dark blues, you're getting into 6 to 8 degrees below normal. Now, we just had, for this weekend, easily 6 to 8 degrees above normal when you had the 90s in the mountains and the 100s east of the mountains. So you see this departing by your Tuesday. So this is Tuesday evening, Wednesday evening. Now, what does that mean temperature-wise? Again, this is just one model. But look what a difference just a few days could make. We went from being in the 90s in the mountains and the low 100s east of the mountains to the 70s in the mountains and also some 70s over here in Virginia, North Carolina. So definitely a big temperature swing. Let's look at your Thursday next week. So a lot cooler air for July. Go ahead and look at Friday while we're here. Now, I wouldn't take this literally. This particular model is showing the 60s up here in the mountains. I don't think that is true because, for example, when we go over here to the Canadian during that same time frame, it's showing the 70s and low 80s. So obviously we're not going to say that it's going to be in the 60s, but point taken, it's going to be extremely hot this weekend. So guys, we have to make sure that we're staying dehydrated. Make sure that our kids have got plenty of sunblock on. But then as we get into the middle of next week, it's going to be a lot more comfortable after we get used to all these 90s and 100s, it's going to be really, really comfortable. Now,